Flag. Yeah, well, that's great. It doesn't do any good when it's taken down. Making me take the flag down. The city of Boston complained. Terrible, terrible. Put that Somali flag up in 2 seconds.
I mean, how crazy is this? Let me set up what you just saw. So the gentleman in that video is Robert Burke. He's running for Congress in Massachusetts, and he decided that it was appropriate to put up an American flag in City Hall in Boston. That's City Hall right there. But he wanted to do it in Boston this week, America's 250th birthday, after the mayor of Boston, Michelle Wu, celebrated Somali Independence Day and raised the Somali flag over City Hall. And officials, you just saw, they forced him to take it down. And when you look right across the street, there's a Somali flag. There it is, flapping in the wind in Boston. Here's the mayor, Michelle Wu, celebrating Somali Independence Day.
Somalia's Independence Day serves as a powerful symbol of freedom, unity, and the enduring fight for justice and dignity for all communities. Now, therefore, I, Michelle Wu, Mayor of the City of Boston, do hereby proclaim Friday, June 26, 2026, to be Somali Flag Raising Day in the City of Boston.
Okay, I'll just say the people that are from Somalia that are here for a reason, because Somalia is a third world disaster. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. They don't.
Yeah, we got to talk about it. My goodness, guys. First off, make sure you all are safe today. I've seen some pretty horrific videos and images of people blowing off hands and all types of stuff. All right? We can celebrate America without being foolish, okay? All right? Man. I don't want to hear any stories of one of y'all blowing off your hand because you did something silly, okay? Man, I've seen some. I can vividly remember there was a guy who was obviously intoxicated and just held on to the firework, just held it right after lighting it, just held it. And, you know what happened after that. He's just sitting there just, after it exploded, just looking at his hand. Yeah. Anyway, be safe, all right? Be safe, of course. Now, what you just saw there is not only exclusive to Boston. It is happening in some other cities as well, and I have a problem with it. This is America. It should be illegal to raise another country's flag on American soil. That's just my humble opinion, but let's get into it.
Well, not just celebrating, but honoring and remembering and ushering in the future. Some citizens are furious that Democrat leaders are celebrating another country's Independence Day. Cities including Boston, Buffalo, Minneapolis are flying the Somali flag. This is Outnumbered. I'm Harris Faulkner, here with my co-hosts Emily Campagno and Kayleigh McEnany. Also joining us today, Kennedy, host of the Kennedy Saves the World podcast, and Dakota Meyer is here, Medal of Honor recipient and our friend. Well, we've been tracking a number of Democrat-led cities that have appeared to put America's 250th birthday on the back burner. Buffalo held a celebration for Somali Independence Day, flying the country's flag at City Hall. That country's flag. And just a day after canceling its 4th of July fireworks show. The city said it ran into logistical issues. In Boston, Democrat Mayor Michelle Wu also celebrated Somalia weeks after she proposed cutting nearly $1 million from veteran services. That is so unpatriotic. Wu eventually restored the funding after fierce backlash. Yeah, they gave her some oxygen. She woke up. In Columbus, Ohio, the Parks Department is backtracking after a now deleted social media post that promised a similar celebration. A firestorm erupting on social media. Critics are going after the city's decision to celebrate a foreign country so close to our Independence Day, with one pointing out City.
Yeah, this is just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. These Democrats have seriously gone off the deep end. They'll raise a Somalian flag, but they won't celebrate
developing
America,
tonight,
the very country that they live in. Okay, it's just another story of, if you needed another reason to show up in the midterms, here you go. Because America will turn into a third world country. This is just ridiculous. Now I want to talk about what happened in Buffalo, New York, because that story was quite interesting. Quite interesting. Let's get into it.
Developing tonight, we're taking a live look at Buffalo City Hall as police investigate an online threat to blow up the iconic building. They're also looking into the harassment of several city lawmakers following the raising of the Somali flag in Niagara Square this week. Well, the flag raising ceremony took place on Wednesday, which is when the city of Buffalo released a statement explaining why there would be no fireworks show in the city to mark the country's 250th anniversary this weekend. Well, since then, someone vandalized the pole and stole the Somali flag, and now the city of Buffalo leaders are facing increased scrutiny over the lack of holiday plans this 4th of July weekend.
He only turned 250 years old once, so this is a major milestone in the history of our nation.
Just days before our nation's 250th anniversary, City of Buffalo Mayor Sean Ryan releasing a statement saying that the Queen City will not be hosting a July 4th fireworks show. The administration cited an appropriate site could not be identified that would provide a safe and widely accessible viewing experience for residents. Erie County Republican Committee Chairman Michael Crocker says he feels Mayor Sean Ryan's administration not making this a priority is unacceptable.
They say they had logistical challenges. I think everybody at home knows that if the mayor wanted to make the fireworks happen, he would have made it happen.
The city's announcement came on the same day the city hosted an annual flag raising ceremony on Wednesday, July 1st, commemorating Independence Day for the country of Somalia. This is something the Queen City does frequently for organizations in various communities throughout the year. The flag raising has come under fire from lawmakers, including Western New York Republican Congressman Nick Langworthy, saying, quote, Buffalo's leaders claim they couldn't find a site to celebrate America's 250th birthday with fireworks, yet they somehow had no trouble finding the time and space to raise a Somali flag. That wasn't a logistical challenge, it was a choice. Crocker says he fully understands recognizing other communities, citing America is a country built by immigrants, though he says commemorating another country's independence is not what this week is about.
Buffalo is a gem. There is so much history in this city as it relates to the story that is America, and we've done nothing to celebrate that out of the city of Buffalo and Mayor Sean Ryan's city home.
Now the city has no fireworks show, and someone has illegally taken down the Somali flag that was raised in front of City Hall.
Do you think the vandalism was justified yesterday?
No, I don't think it is, and I don't think it ever should be. I don't think it was appropriate to have that event when you haven't properly recognized the United States of America.
Shane Keyes, president of Our City Action Buffalo, says these two things should not be in the same conversation.
You know, it's really apples to oranges with a fireworks display and a flag being raised in terms of logistics and the technical needs of those two different things.
Keyes added that OCAB condemns the Somali flag being taken down, calling it a form of hate speech, and says this is not a good representation of the city of good neighbors.
They are our family members, they are our colleagues, they are students, and they contribute to and beautify and enrich our community in ways that are truly immeasurable.
Now, I also reached
I'm just laughing because they enrich our community in just ways that are immeasurable. In what ways? Explain it to me. It's immeasurable. AKA, they don't enrich it at all. That's why I was laughing, because I was like, bro, you're not slick, brother. You're not slick. Oh, man. That was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. But, so, yeah, you have cities across America, Democrat-run cities, that prioritize celebrating Somalia rather than celebrating America. 250th birthday, you don't think that's a priority? You had plenty of time to plan this whole thing. Well, the logistics, you had plenty of time to plan this whole thing. It's not like this just popped up today. Like, everyone's known about this for a long time now, right? So the excuses fall on deaf ears, in my humble opinion. I ain't hearing none of that. None of it. None of it whatsoever. Okay? These people are doing that intentionally. Democrats hate America. And the polls actually back it up. I played a Harry Enton poll for you all probably about a month ago at this point. It's been a while. And it showed most Democrats are not proud to be Americans. Whereas basically all Republicans are proud to be Americans. It's completely flipped. So yeah, if you're not proud to be an American, if you be an American, and if you hate America so much, then go live in Somalia if you want to celebrate Somalia. Oh, I forgot. Somalians are trying to come here. Which that pisses me off, you know? Like, you have these people coming here to America because their country isn't in great shape, but you still want to celebrate your country even though you're here in America? If your country is so great, then go back to it then. You know? That's the way that I see it. And of course, people are going to say, oh, well, you're just racist and blah, blah, blah. You're the black face of white supremacy. It's just like, bro, shut up. That's a bunch of nonsense. What I'm saying is completely logical, right? If individuals from other countries love their country that much, then why are they here in this country? If their countries are really that great, if they're really that proud of their own countries, then why are they here? Why aren't they back in their own countries? There's nothing wrong with me saying that. Absolutely nothing wrong with me saying that. That ain't racist, okay? Even though, you know, Democrats would call me a racist all over the place for saying something like that. That's not racist, okay? I didn't say nobody is allowed to be here. I'm saying if you're going to fly another country's flag, then go live in that country. If you're not proud to be an American, then leave. It's that simple, all right? But as always, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.